So, what's the story behind these cheap replacement DJI O3 cameras? Here's what I've found out. So, a month and a half ago when they hit the market, I decided I wanted to hopefully find, as we all do, a replacement camera, if nothing more, at least a lens that was budget friendly, right? So, saw them on AliExpress, went ahead and ordered 3 of them. Been playing with them ever since. Not going to say that this is the end all be all, 100% all the information around them because they're still new and we're all still playing with them. But I figured I'd just share with you what I found through my experience real quick. So in my personal opinion, I think these are defects. I think these are defect cameras that didn't make it through QC at DJI, and somehow they've made them out to the market. Some of them work, some of them don't. The lenses are interchangeable, so in the end result, we at least got a source for replacement lenses. So of the 3 that I got, 1 worked perfectly fine. 2 have a calibration message in the bottom right corner of the video feed. Normally when you have the calibrate camera, go to your DJI consumer assistant consumer version on your PC, plug in your battery, plug in your O3 air unit through the USB-C, and it'll come up with a little pop-up that says calibrate camera. You hit yes, and it's like boom, done, your camera's calibrated. With these replacement ones, 2 of them would not recalibrate. They work, but there's always a calibration error message in the bottom right corner of the screen. Still looks like you can use gyroflow and things like that. I'm not going to say that that's across the board. Every single camera is going to work like that, but it looks like on the ones that I have, even though they need calibrated, I'm still able to use gyroflow if I want to. Onboard stabilization worked just fine, but I'm not going to say that's an end all be all. The lenses are interchangeable. They do seem to work just fine. To replace the lens, you just simply unscrew this housing from the base of the camera. There's a little glue holding on there, so you may need to heat it up using a reflow station or a hair dryer. You can just twist it. But if you feel like you want to be a little more gentle, use hot air, heat that glue up. It just twists out. It's fine plastic threads. All right, just some fine plastic threads in there. And simply put the lens back in, twist. And then of course you'll have to focus it like any camera. Power on the unit, twist the lens to get it in focus. Once you have it in focus, I like to use a little bit of E6000, put a little dab on one of these little skewers, if you will, and then I just put a little dab at the base just to hold it in place. Once it cures, it's not going anywhere, and now you've replaced your lens for 20, 25 bucks. If you've damaged your camera, you can use one of these. It's hit or miss. You might have one that's that ends up with the black screen. You might have one that has the calibration error message that won't go away. You might have one with the calibration error message and it will calibrate. And then you might have one that works perfectly. So it's hit or miss, but for lenses, you're good to go. That's just my experience. Hopefully helps you out. Love you. Peace out.